Hello everybody, welcome to another fantastic episode of Distilled, Brewed, and Reviewed. My name is John. I'm in my world famous sipping den. Yeah, beautiful down here. On this channel I do everything that has anything to do with alcohol. If that isn't enough, and it should be, I do a world famous Sunday morning coffee review. Man, this is the mega mall for alcohol. And coffee too, of course. I ask you several things. One, check out my playlist. You'll see everything categorized real nice. Beautiful. You're going to be amazed. You're going to be shocked. You're going to find it's the best playlist on YouTube by far. If you don't mind, give me a sub and welcome here. Welcome. Today we are doing a rye. New Riff Kentucky Straight Malted Rye Whiskey. Let's talk about it. Let's get into it. It's a nice looking bottle, isn't it? Black. Look at the label. Then it comes clear down toward the bottom. Right in here it's actually clear. That's liquid. And then of course clear on the bottom, but clear right over in here too. And then we'll just do a quick whoops. I like this bottle. I think it's a good looking bottle. So, New Riff Kentucky Straight Malted Rye Whiskey. Finished in sherry casks. Now, it's finished in two type of casks. We'll get into that here in a minute. First of all, it's their 100% malted rye. Their 100% malted rye is delicious. I have it back here. I've done in my, of course, every comment, the first comment of every video is pinned because it has a link to whatever I'm reviewing, in this case, rye. And in that playlist, you'll find the 100% malted rye from New Riff. It's kind of hard to get your hands on, but I got it. I did a review on it. It was very good. This one is finished in two types of sherry. Okay, it says limited edition, barrel proof, without chill filtration. Beautiful. Our 6-year-old 100% malted rye whiskey, finished in oloroso and Pedro Ximenez, I think so you say, sherry casks. 112.7 proof, 56.35% alcohol by volume. See what this says. We like to think that our 100% malted rye whiskey as a malt whiskey first and a rye whiskey second. Given that malty identity, it seemed natural to give it a sherry cask finish. Handcrafted in Spanish oloroso and Pedro Ximenez, which is usually called PX sherry. Sherry casks were judiciously applied, resulting in a rich, enveloping wave of sherry oak, followed by a burst of rye spice into the finish. Mash bill, 100% malted rye, aged at least 6 years. Let's get into that. It's actually aged 5 years as their malted, 100% malted rye whiskey. And then like 80% of it is aged a whole nother year in oloroso sherry, and 20% or something like that is aged another year in the Ximenez sherry, and then they're combined, which makes now 6 years, and then they're combined for several months together to marry all those flavors. Now that is a long time to be finished. It's not really being finished, it's actually being, going through maturation process in those barrels. Just real quick, what are those sherries? I have them, I've done them on the show. Oloroso is an oxidized sherry. So they've allowed oxygen to get to it, kind of like a 20 port would be to a ruby port, and it gives it more of a nutty, dried fruit flavor. The Ximenez is rich, black, syrupy, very sweet from southern Spain. It's the Ximenez is the name of the grape. It's called PX sherry a lot of times. And it's just very nice, it's sweet and rich. So that's what this is going into. So that being said, let's get into it. All right. Yeah, I'm excited about it. I don't know how well this is distributed. I don't know how well New Riff is anyway. And this one being a limited release, I'm not sure where it went and how much went where. I was lucky enough to get a bottle. There you go. It's dark. Definitely has a mahogany tint to it. Color, I should say. All right. Oh yeah. All right. Wow. Oh, that's nice. It smells sweet. It smells spicy. Oh, it smells fruity. It smells nutty. It smells good. It smells sweet. I think I said that. Wow. And those things are strong. So there's a lot. This is bold. Let's give her acclamation sip. Remember, 112.7 proof, 56.35% alcohol by volume. Beautiful bottle. It is sweet. That's 100% malted rye, and it's sweet. A year in those barrels. 2 different sherry barrels. Price wasn't bad considering they used 2 barrels. Well over, under $100. I can't remember exactly what I paid now. I think it was in the 60s. And the proof that you're getting. So here's the deal on it. That malted rye is so good by itself. It's delicious. Sitting over there, kind of in the back. It is, you're getting the spice from the rye, but that wine influence, that sherry influence, that sweetness that's coming through, that dried fruit, that nuttiness. Oh man, just like sweet, dry. You know how dried fruit, the flavors. It's not like a fresh peach or fresh. A prune so much more than a plum. It just concentrates the fruit, I guess is what I'm saying. Get that little oxidation to it. If you think of a dried fruit compared to a fresh fruit, the sweetness of the dried fruit, the concentrated flavors, that's a lot of what's coming out of here. And then a good nuttiness, not a bitter nuttiness, not like a walnut that sometimes has. Oh, what would be just a good nuttiness with the sweetness. Not peanut. Just, I don't know. It's just got a nuttiness. Just I don't want to get too crazy naming silly nuts, but use your imagination on that, and it's very good. Oh yeah, I'm gonna get a little more. I'll put some water in. It's tight. I'm gonna enjoy this bottle. I don't think I'll be able to get another one, unfortunately. Let's see here. Put a little water. Yeah, perfect. All right. I can sit here and smell this all damn day. I like finished bourbons and ryes and scotches. So. I've said it before, but cinnamon powdered sugar mixed over a glazed donut. The glaze, don't like the glaze, you know, that's the sugary glaze on top of that cake with a sprinkle of cinnamon on it. That's nice. That's what I'm getting. Just that oxy. You can just tell there's fruit on there. Man, that's good. All right, let me give it. Sweetness on the front, nuttiness on the back, nice finish, spicy. Not a lot of wood itself. It smelled it in. It was sitting in the barrel for 5 years, and then in the first, first use sherry barrels for another year. But flavors overwhelm the barrel just kind of blends and melds in. It's not strong enough to push through with. It just becomes part of it. As opposed to, oh yeah, I could taste the wood separate. It's just one big conglomerate of happiness. That's what this is. I'm a fan of New Riff anyway. I'm a fan of. I love their malted rye, 100% malted rye. I like finished stuff. So this for me, I had an imagination what I thought it would taste like. You know, I had an anticipation, which is dangerous because if it doesn't hit it, then you're kind of disappointed. But it did pretty much exactly what I thought it would do. Really, that's what I was anticipating, and I like it. I enjoyed it. I think it's good. I think it's nice. I don't know if you can see the color through there, but it's just beautiful. That beautiful red mahogany. Anyway, from distilled brewed. Tell me this ain't a fun hobby. All right, everybody. Thank you for subbing. Thank you for being here. I'll see you on the next one.